Okay, today we're going to do a review on the Misfit of the Demon King Academy first season. So if you don't know, it's about the Demon King Anos. He gets reincarnated 2,000 years, and now he's stuck in school, and it's about him in school now. So first season, I will say, I did like it. It was slowly building. It was a little slow in the beginning, and as the show went on, I went to like it more and more. More of the characters, especially Anos. And I thought it was a pretty solid to good first season. I liked it.
I would probably agree, like maybe probably 1 for 1 with you. It took, I was watching it around episode 3, 4, kind of getting a little sluggish and tired from it, but stuck with it and actually enjoyed it to the end.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about some of the characters. So we got the main character, Anos. What do I say about him? He was OP.
He's that guy.
He is that guy. I talked about him in a short saying like he's like Saitama. But after finishing the first season, I actually think he probably is stronger than Saitama, like comparably in the animes. Just because he, like we said, he is the Demon King. His magic is like endless. He's almost like broken like Saitama, where he just kind of does everything.
Yeah, he was definitely written to be strong.
Yeah.
Like, there's no flaw, I'd say. Like, throughout the whole first season, there's no flaw about him.
He gets like hurt. He finally gets like somewhat hurt, like in the end of
and then
the last episode.
He just heals it up right after.
That's what I mean by like he's super strong. So some of the other characters, we got Misha and Sasha, sisters. In the beginning, they were like kind of background characters, and they weren't annoying, but they were just like, it's just they weren't that cool.
Yeah, I will say there are a lot of better female side characters, in my opinion. Even like Food Wars with Megami and Arena, but these girls were all right. I mean, I didn't mind seeing them on screen, but. Oh, yeah.
But I was just gonna say, like, as the show went on, like, you actually like, oh, they're actually kind of cool. So I will say, I give them a thumbs up. They were good characters.
Yeah. I mean, they're a little boring.
Towards the end, they're like just there.
Yeah, compared to like Anos and every other character, they're kind of like middle. Give it a B.
They were like Tenten, where they just get no. They're like Rock Lee. Yeah. They're like there. They get like a cool little arc, and then they're just thrown in the back.
B-.
So then we also have Lei, who's like supposed to be Anos' best friend, and then turns out he's actually the main hero reincarnated 2,000 years ago. Long story short, yeah, he's a good guy, and. I actually thought he was a pretty good character.
Yeah, especially like him him deceiving everyone in the beginning and then revealing it at the end. That was a good twist, in my opinion. I actually liked it.
Such a good twist.
Because I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe he's his best friend.
Yeah.
From 2,000 years ago, and then we also had the idea like he could possibly be the hero, but we were kind of like throwing that away.
Yeah, there were multiple people he could have been reincarnated from, so it was a little mysterious, I'd say. Okay,
now we're gonna talk about some of the before we get to the garbage people, we're gonna talk about the fan club with Misa. The fan club was kind of cool. They were all right.
It kind of reminds me of like the sports club from Mob, where they're there and you know about them. But
I would say Mob was cooler.
Yeah.
I like the sports club.
Yeah,
they're cool.
The fitness club is cool.
They always got his back.
Yeah, these guys are just like a little fan club for Anos. Bunch of simpers.
True. Okay, now let's get to some of the bad characters. We got the teacher, Amelia. She was a racist.
Yeah, racist. Straight racist. To her own race, too.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't got some pure blood.
Horrible.
Terrible.
So
I actually hated her. I actually hated her as a character. I really did.
I thought she was a good character to hate.
Yeah.
Also, the main villain, Jesta,
Yeah.
Gusta.
I
don't remember his name.
I didn't like him.
So
as the main villain for the TV show or the anime first season is not good.
So he was 2,000 years ago. He was canon, the main hero. He was his like right hand man or second in charge or whatever.
Yeah.
So we were saying like his whole reason to hate Anos was just like vengeance for his family.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like he was good for like a 13 episode season, but like in the grand scheme of things, like he was, I just think like a bad villain. Like you're just gonna forget about him.
But not only that, I feel that they focused on him too late.
Yeah. Well,
because like we didn't
we kind of knew about him, but
that's why
he wasn't there.
That's why I don't like him, because of course, like we said, his goal is revenge, which already isn't really that good.
I mean, it's like a solid.
It's all right, but I mean, like really, like think of someone who's really a really good villain, purely based on revenge.
Like he just wasn't that guy.
Yeah, he wasn't that guy.
I mean,
we could talk about more side characters, like his parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have his parents. His parents were cool.
Very supportive.
That's it.
I wish I had those type of parents.
What? Second part, the story. The story, it was kind of cool seeing the whole idea of like this Demon King be reincarnated, and it was a little what's the word, like corny that he gets reincarnated in a school. It's like
I will say the corniness of some of the topics that get brought up in this anime are pretty funny, in my opinion. Like Anos just being overpowered in school is pretty funny. When Anos does need power, he has the fan club sing for him.
I did like that.
Which is, I thought it was pretty funny.
Give me your energy, fangirls.
Yeah, they did the spirit bomb. Let me your power.
No, I just mean corny. Like he goes to school.
Yeah.
The Demon King.
For me, the story it was unique. I did like Anos's goal to not be a tyrant ruler, but just a peaceful ruler.
The whole idea of him wanting peace was nice.
Yeah, it's honestly, I haven't seen anything else like that. Like the bad guy trying to make a good world. Like my favorite quote from
I knew you were gonna
Wreck-It Ralph: "Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Just because you're the Demon King does not mean you're a bad guy."
Yeah. Words to live by, honestly. You know, it's so powerful. That quote.
I hate that quote so much. Yeah, I would say the story was pretty solid.
Give it like an A-.
Yeah.
Originality.
I was gonna say what we talked about a little bit, the whole twist of Lei, his best friend, being canon, the main hero. That was a huge twist in the story that we both really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And that was not original, but very unique.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last part.
The vibe.
How we vibing out here?
How we vibing?
Honestly, the vibe was off and on. I would like to say it's kind of like a carnival kiddie ride where it's pretty average throughout the whole thing, but you got some bumps here and there.
Totally agree.
Some nice little bumps.
So
ain't no supreme scream though.
So we were talking about it in the beginning. We were saying it was a little slow to get into, and then once you're kind of like in it, you're kind of just enjoying the ride. And like he said, there are little bumps. Like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Misha and Sasha being twins, being one person. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Or even like
just things like that
during the fights when everyone's like teaming up and using their utmost strength. It's pretty cool. So overall rating, me personally would probably give it a C+, B-, around a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, so I always grade things on a scale of 1 to 5. I told him this before. I think that this deserves like a solid to upper like 3. And I don't know if it deserves 4 just because like we were saying like when I say a 4, I'm excited for like a second season. I'm not too thrilled about a second season. We said like this would have been a good way to just one season, like it's good. Yeah. We don't know what the second season would be.
Especially how the first season ended, definitely feels like it doesn't need a second. So yeah,
I definitely do recommend it. Not highly recommend it, but I do recommend it.
Yeah. If you have free time on a weekend, easy anime to bang out. 13 episodes, nothing crazy.
And like we said, it does start off slow, but once you get in, I think you're in it.
Yeah.
So definitely watch it. I just want to throw a little nugget in that we said like 3s. If you go on IMDb, it says it's rated a 7.3 or something out of 10. So
still in around that range.
Yeah, we're validated in the idea that it's a 3 out of 5.
It's an all right.
Yeah.
There are better. Like One Piece.
People aren't ready for the One Piece talk.
It's true.
People see 1,000 episodes, and I don't want to go on a rant. I'm just saying people see 1,000 episodes, and they don't want the greatness.
That's why people see this Demon King 13 episodes, and they say it's the greatest anime. That's not true. Also, another little nugget: we were recommended this anime from a comment. So if you guys have another anime you want us to watch and review, go ahead and leave it in the comment, and we'll go ahead and check it out on our free time.
We might check it out. We'll most likely check it out if you recommend it.
Depending on what it is.
Because we might have already seen it too. Mm-hmm. All right, that's it for the review. See ya.